Welcome back everyone to another exciting episode of Final Fantasy. Last time there was much failure and weeping. But this time I hope there will be a lot less of that. Mainly because I've gone ahead and done some things off screen. I spent a couple, I won't say maybe an hour, doing some leveling up in the leveling up spot, leveling up peninsula. And then I just happened to level up again on my way here from Crescent Lake Town. So let's take a look at how we're looking stat-wise. We're level 19. Jean is up to almost over 450 hit points, so he's pretty beefy. Eric is 353. Ren finally made it to the 200s, thankfully. And Bran is inching closer to that 300 HP mark, which would be fantastic. As far as, I just leveled up like two encounters ago, so right now we're looking for the next level up. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be almost 14,000 experience points. But look at that damage. Look at that hit percentage. Not bad at all. I'm really liking the way things are looking. I look at 38 with his fists. That's almost as much as Jean does with his freaking sword. And naturally, I don't care about their actual stats. I want to see their magic. We have 3 level 6 slots now, and I've gone ahead and picked up Lightning 3 for Ren. Although nothing here is really weak to lightning. Most things here, if they're weak to any kind of element, they're weak to water. So ice 2, ice 3 would be nice to have. But Lightning 3 is strong. It's a level 6 spell. So in a pinch, it'll work, and having 3 of them, not bad. Unfortunately, of course, Bran cannot learn level 6 spells yet. But being level 19 does give me 4 uses of Heal 2, which you guys remember is has the effect of Cure 3. So, and aside from that, I have almost 100,000 gil, and I've gone ahead and purchased 99 heals, 50 pures. I had 7 houses. I just slept in a house. Tents and cabins really at this point are obsolete, so I'm only using houses now. But 99 heal and 50 pure should see me through the rest of the game. Hopefully I won't be needing them. Hopefully. So what I'm going to be doing in this episode is we've screwed around enough. I am not taking any chances. One of the reasons I have 99 heal potions is because I'm going to be walking through the lava as much. I called it lava last time too. It's magma, but I'll be walking through it as much as I can just to avoid encounters. I'm just not in the mood. So I'm just gonna pop one right now on everyone. As you can see, it did quite a bit of damage here. That'll do it. Alright, we've actually reached the second basement, and this is where it gets kind of maze-like. So we gotta be careful here. Additionally, there are new enemies that we might run into. Like for example, fire enemies, the fire elementals, they become normal enemies here in this on this map. And then the other really powerful enemy we might encounter that we haven't encountered yet is the Red Hydra. But we'll get to that when we get to that. So I'm going to be using a map. There are no more treasures in for the next couple of floors. So I'm going to take, of course, first step. Alright, now we know what to do here. We're gonna go straight for... Okay, whatever. Oh, of course he used Ruse on his first turn. And of course he got first hit. Of course he would. I'm gonna try very hard not to complain and whinge. I'm gonna try really hard, guys. Like, really, really hard. I promise nothing. I didn't mean to attack with Bran. I didn't mean to attack the wizard ogre with Bran. It just... Sometimes when you... The button, if you touch it for too long, it just presses on its own. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. If he had gone left from the stairs, it's just a dead end. And since there's no treasure in these rooms at all, it's there's really no point. Went too far. Alright, go ahead and probably gonna... Actually, that wasn't that bad. Alright. Alright, basement 3. Well, I think actually... Let's see where this... Technically... Yeah, this is, I think, basement 4. Or basement... Yeah, I think this is basement 4. So, I wish I could show you guys a bigger map. But I can't. So here, it's pretty much all lava. The magma, the entire room. The floor is lava, basically. And it's just a big pain in the butt. But we're gonna go for it. We're gonna have to use a lot of healing items here. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and walk. It's just too much damage. The floor is at the bottom, the southeastern corner of the room. So here we go. And then from here, I'm just gonna walk. Agama. Okay. Let's see about the Agama. It is weak to ice spell. It's kind of like the iguana that we remember. 296 hit points and a whopping 2,472 experience points when you damage it. They do attack twice, and each attack has the potential to deal between 31 and 62 damage. Their absorb is only 18. And their evade is only 18%. However, they have a 25% chance of doing a heat attack. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just try to attack it. It's almost 300 hit points, so it's nothing to scoff at, I guess. I'll go ahead and attack it. I think... I don't know if I want to waste... I'm not going to waste a spell. It's just a 1. If there were multiples, maybe I would use spells, but... Look at that. 4 hits, critical, and this might do it. There you go. I'm going to mute my... I'm going to mute real quick, because I feel a coughing fit coming. Okay. That was, I've been coughing a lot lately. I don't feel sick, but, clearly I'm getting sick. Alright, I'm gonna have to use another. I don't want him to go under 200. Alright, here we go. Now you can see the stairs are going back up now. That means we're going back up to the 3rd floor. So it's kind of like you go down, you go up, you go down, you go up. So that's kind of how this is situated. So let's go ahead and go. Alright, from here, there are two ways you can go. You can go west and you can go south. Going west just leads you on this enormous loop that is a complete dead end. So what we want to go is, we want to go south. And then from here, if you go south again, it's another dead end. So we want to go west and then south. Oh, I went too far. I'm trying to take as the least amount of steps possible because, as we know, the potential for... I'm gonna go ahead and heal because probably I knew it. Yeah, we're hurting. I'm gonna give him another. And I'm actually gonna give Eric another. Alright. It's straight ahead from here, and then up we go. Down another basement. Okay, now here, I think this is we're back to level 4. Here there are treasures, and some of them might be worth getting. And I guess as long as they're on the way, I'm gonna go ahead and pick them up. For example, this first room, just one Wizhog. I'm gonna take care of them real quick. So, for example, this room is if I could speak English, this treasure room is on my way to where I want to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. But there is another treasure room later on that's kind of out of the way that I'm still gonna go and get because it is worth getting. We go in here. Both of these treasure chests are guarded. The one on the right, if I take one step to the right, there will be an enemy guarding that treasure chest. So we're gonna go here instead. We're gonna get a soft potion. And then the one over there, the monster guarding it is on the bottom. So I'm going to grab it from this side and get some gil. A solid amount of gil. So let's keep moving. Alright, and then this is another room here on the left here. This one has one treasure chest and it has some gil in it and it's not guarded, so we're just gonna grab it. I'm gonna pop some more heals here. Alright, and then we move on. Now here's where, like I said, the path breaks off. Yeah, we're gonna exit the room. If you go south from here is the way to get to the end. But if you go west and that path takes you north and then back west again, is the biggest treasure room in this area, in this last floor. And it's probably the one that's the most worthwhile, if I had to say. Oh no. Okay, a Carabus. The Carabus is, as you can see, it's kind of like a stupid hyena. Only has one head, so I guess if they were gonna try to do like a true one, they would have given it multiple heads. But whatever. 192. I guess does it have to have multiple heads? I think the original had 3 heads. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Maybe I'll look it up later. But anyway, this one has 192, and I guess calling it a Carabus is kind of pretentious, so let's just call it Cerebus. I don't want to sound like a dork. So Cerebus, Carabus. Let's call it Carabus because that's proper. Cerebus. And you know what? The dog, the red dog, has 192 hit points, 8 absorb, 24 evade. And it has only one single physical attack, which may do between 30 and 60 points of damage. However, they do have this magic attack, which they have a 50% chance of using, called Scorch. It's not particularly dangerous, but If there were many, if we were fighting multiples of them, then it might be worth using magic. As it is, there's only one, so we're just gonna use melee attacks. And speaking of pronouncing things, oh, he's dead in one hit. Okay, cool. Speaking of pronouncing things, I've been watching this series of Dark Souls, and actually I'm gonna put pause on that because we're coming into the room and I want to tell you guys what's going on here. Okay, so we have 5 treasure chests here. I'm gonna go ahead. There's one treasure chest that has the flame shield, and it's the only one that is you cannot avoid the battle. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one. This one has a pure. The one right above me is going to have 7,340 gil. If I take a step up, one step up, there's going to be a fight. And it's guarded by a gray wolf. I mean, a gray worm. Sorry, I don't know why I called it. We fought a gray worm already. You guys remember? Unless there's multiples of them. Okay, and we get a chance to strike first. Now, to remind you guys, these guys hit pretty hard, between 50 and 100 points of damage. Their absorb is also 31, so they're kind of beefy. But they're weak to ice, so if you feel like you're in the need to use magic, you go ahead and do that. 280 hit points, if you guys remember, so we're at 279 left. These guys aren't doing very much. Oh, but there it is. And as long as Jean hits, he should be dead. There you go. And as you can see, Eric is, he's doing some things. Alright, so here we pick up the Flame Shield. Now the Flame Shield is a nice upgrade over the Silver Shield. And I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that right now. So right now, our fighter is absorbing at 38, and his evade is 57. Now you see his absorb is 42, and his evade is still 57. So, not bad. Additionally, it gives resistance to cold. Which obviously is not going to help us here. However, you should note that it doesn't give you weakness to fire. It only gives you protection against cold. So there's really no downside. We're going to go ahead and wear it. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Alright. Here we have the Ice Sword. Now the Ice Sword, what can I say about the Ice Sword? I'm surprised this isn't what was guarded by the enemy, because the Ice Sword... Again, let's take a look at Jean. Now you can see Jean is doing 4279. 4279. $48.89. Wow, that is a huge improvement over the silver. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and equip this one. Now, yeah, well I guess that's all I have. Yeah, it's better. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and give the Silver Sword. Silver Sword, you know, it served us well. It really did. No complaints from me. But it's time to move on to bigger and better things. And this final chest here has 880 gil. Okay. Okay, now we can move on. The final hallway, we're going to go back to the other room where I told you if you go south, you get to the end. We're going to go ahead and start heading in that direction. Now, what I was going to talk about first is I've been watching this series on Demon Souls, and this guy keeps pronouncing it melee, like melee. He pronounces it melee, and it just bothers me so much. I don't think like the way people pronounce words the way they whatever. Like everyone pronounces things differently. Like for example, some people say route, some people say route, right? But then they'll say like the device that allows you to connect to the internet, they call it router, and some people pronounce it router. Because if you say route, then why wouldn't you say router? Like in England, they say router, and then because they say route, but here they say route, and then they say router, which makes sense, I suppose. But the funny thing is just the way people pronounce things. Anyway, there is a battle here, and you cannot avoid it. You have to do it. Actually, you can't avoid it. I thought it was here. Okay, it's one step in front of me, so we're gonna step around it instead. It's really not worth it because there's really not that much skill here, and it's just kind of a trick room. Now the last treasure room has a wooden staff and 1,250 gil, so I don't actually think I'm gonna get them because they're both guarded by enemies. And really, the wooden staff at this point is beyond obsolete. It's not even worth selling, and that paltry amount of gil is not worth getting into a fight over. So I'm actually gonna go south from here, and then get into a fight with a red giant. I don't think we fought red giants before. So let's go ahead and take a look at the red giant. The red giant boasts 300 hit points and is going to give us a nice 1,506 experience points. Here's where it gets ugly. Their damage when they punch, assuming they're punching, I always assume they punch, can do between 73 and 146 points of damage. Okay, that is insane. Their absorb is 20 and their evade is 24. They are weak to ice, as it is only the one. If there were two of them, I would definitely use ice, maybe even ice 2. In fact, probably ice 2. Ice 1 probably doesn't do anything to them. But as it's just one of them, I'm gonna go ahead and melee attack. Good grief! Wow. Yeah, we did some stuff to him. All right, moving on. And this would be the room with the, I guess it's the developers trolling us. And you see 2 treasure chests, you get them, and then you're like, a wooden staff, and then you get the other one, you're like, barely 1,000 gil, and you just got into 2 huge fights. I wonder what they are. Agamas. Both of them would be Agamas. So, I mean, Agamas aren't terribly powerful, as we've seen already. But is it worth getting to a fight over it? No, it isn't. That's the answer. So, we're moving on. Alright, here we go. Now, there is going to be one more level of this dungeon. I'm actually going to go ahead and heal. Majorly heal. I might actually top myself off with everyone. Because... Oops. I think up to this point we haven't used a single spell. One more. Yeah, we're actually fully magic for both of them, I think. Yeah, this is really good. All right, so as you can see, this path has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possible ways you can go. Many of them lead to dead ends without any sort of point in being in them. In fact, all of them do except the one to the west and the one to the southwest. So literally northwest, north, northeast, east, southeast, south have nothing in them except for empty rooms and obviously many encounters along the way. So we're gonna go first, we're gonna go straight west and pick up a flame armor. Let's do that. Now the flame armor is guarded. That's not where the... Oh! Huh. Well, this is, not the kind of encounter I wanted. This is not good. This is not good at all. Okay. Now, I'm trying to think of how I want to handle this. Because my first instinct is to hit him with Lightning 3. I'm not gonna do that though. I'm actually going to, because I think they're resistant. I think they're resistant to earth. Yes, they're resistant to earth, not to fire. So I'm actually gonna use fire attack on them. I'm gonna use fire. No, forgot lightning and fire to share a. Well, crap. How many lightning 3? Yeah, I have 3 lightning 3s. I might hit him with a fire 3. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit him with a fire 3 because I want my lightnings. Because, well, I'll show you guys later. But I'm gonna hit him with lightning 3, and I'm gonna have Bran attack the Groger. And now my worry is that at this point, Jean might be able to kill a Wiz-Og with 1 hit. With 3 of them, I just have a feeling. Dang it. See, I wasted a Jean attack. Grrr. That didn't do much. That did some. That didn't do much either. But that's okay. Why? Alright. Actually, this way. This way. Then this way. There you go. Dang. Easy to dodge. Not easy enough. Alright. Yeah, this could have gone so much worse. Okay, unfortunately, the you cannot avoid the fights that are coming. Exactly to my right is going to be a pretty big fight. We're going to have to fight an Agama. But as we have seen, the Agamas really aren't that terribly dangerous, unless there are many of them. and it's just the one. So we're just gonna use melee attacks here and probably kill it in one round. Heat. Hmm. 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 You know, it's not that bad. It could have been a lot worse. And there you have it. Now, the dangerous thing we're going to be fighting is the next encounter here. Here we go. Red Dragon. Now, the Red Dragon, aside from having 248 hit points and hitting us with a physical attack of between 75 and 150 points of damage, it does a blaze attack. Blaze attack is basically the equivalent of Fire 3, but against us, and it's a very, very, very dangerous thing. Okay. Its absorb is 30, so it's got a pretty beefy defense. I'm gonna go ahead and hit him. Now, part of me is between fast and ice, as to which is probably, or as to which is the better strategy. The problem with using fast is I'm worried that Ren will not cast first. So what I want to do is give Jean fast, right? But if he ends up, if Jean ends up attacking first, then it might be a wasted spell. I'm actually gonna go with this, and I might give Ren. I might do anti-fire. That's what I'm gonna do. Dang! 108, not bad. Well, okay. Yeah, I guess level 19 is the level. Level 19 is the level you come into this place with. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about stuff. So the flame armor. The flame armor is good. Let me just say it that way. We're gonna go ahead. Oh, let me show you guys. All right, so right now we're doing 4257. 4257. $58.55. So yeah, this is quite the upgrade. The flame armor is totally worth the trouble that we went through, which wasn't really all that much trouble. So we're gonna go ahead and yeah, there you go. We're gonna take it. And Jean took a hit, but I mean, we have to fight the Agama on the way back out, as you can see. But we've had worse. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Not that we're doing so bad, but I just want to make sure we're okay. Now I want to finish this off because this is kind of dragging on a little, but we're almost done. Yeah. All right, we're gonna take care of this red giant in one turn, hopefully. Yep, there we go. Beautiful, we made it. Okay, this is it. Let's talk to the crystal. Is it you, the tinder that defeated the fiend of the earth and disturbed my sleep? I, Carrie, will now show you the force of fire, and you shall burn in its flames. This is Carrie. Carrie has 600 hit points and is going to give us 2,475 experience points when we kill her, as well as 300 gil. As far as other stats, she has a potential to do 6 physical attacks. 6 physical attacks, each of which can deal between 40 and 80 points of damage. So, at its worst, this is a devastating physical attack. It's just absolutely... yeah, we can't do that. We can't allow that to happen. Additionally, she has a 38% chance to do a spell, and her spells go in the following cycle. She can do Fire 2, Dark, Fire 2, Dark, Fire 2, Hold, Fire 2, Hold. That is her cycle. So 38% of the time she will do an attack, a magic attack. The other times she will do that horrible physical attack. She's not weak to any elemental, but I'm gonna probably... She's actually immune to most elemental attacks, but I'm gonna try to hit her with some stuff anyway. Because she uses so much fire, in case she does use spells, I'm actually a little concerned. I need to dark her. Actually, that's not the right choice. Dark is not the one. I think slow is the one. Yes, slow. I want to hit her with slow, and then I want to hit everyone with anti-fire. Oh my god, that's it. That is a... Oh my god. I mean, with 50 absorb, I shouldn't really be surprised. 50 absorb is pretty serious. That's better. Lost intelligence. Okay. Mm-hmm. Good thing. Okay. So round 2. What I want to do now... I'm wondering if I should fast Jean. I think I will. Yeah, I'm gonna go with fast. And then... I got nothing. I might top us off. Well, no, it's not worth it. I might top Ren off. Alright, as long as he's over 200, I think it'll be fine. Dang it. Oh, boy. Alright, still hit. Yeah, that's not doing much. And I might fast Eric as well, since he's the one that didn't get hit. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself as well. I'm gonna have Brand him heal himself. Alright. This is going okay. Yeah, that was fine. That's nice. That's it. Man. That's not bad. That's not shabby at all. Considering how much worse this could have gone, I am okay with that. Wow, guys. I'm immediately going to put a house up. That was not bad. I do want to mention that Carrie is more susceptible than most enemies to status effects, such as slow, mute, and hold. Which is why I'm really glad slow actually did the trick. And as you can see, we're about 8,000 hit points away from another level up, level 20. That would be fantastic. But more importantly, you will see that we have 2 out of the 4 orbs relit. So we are making progress here. I'm actually going to go back to town, get the rest of my heals back up to 99, buy maybe a couple more houses with the money I have, because we are really rolling in it. And I'm actually going to go ahead and sell the silver sword and the silver shield and armor as well. And next time, we're going to continue the adventure. I wonder where that will take us. I don't know. Actually, I do know, but I'm not telling. Anyway, this episode has gone on long enough. It's about 45 minutes now, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Thank you for joining me for 20th episode of Final Fantasy, and I'll catch you guys next time.